Hey, let's go. Oh! He killed him! He killed him! Oh my gosh! He knocked him out cold! I mean, what is this? What is this? What is this sport, bro? Sean O'Malley got subbed by Marab? Since when is this guy's submission threat? Come on. He's done! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! What'd I say? What'd I say? What did I say? Hey, let's go! What's up, mate? Oh! He killed him! He killed him! Oh my gosh! He knocked him out cold! I'm doing okay. How y'all doing, man? How you's doing? How is you's doing? I'm doing good. Cause I'm doing great. I'm doing might alright. Yeah, I'm doing might alright. You know? You got leukemia? Nah, not anymore, man. Counterfeit OVO is back. Peak vintage deck. Bro, it's not Man, what's with y'all? It's not counterfeit OVO. Why would I ever disobey the GOAT? The GOAT, Drake, and partake in buying counterfeit OVO? Not today. What do you think about Shavkat Usman matchup? Shavkat wins. Easily, might I add. Easily. Quite easily. But I think the betting lines would be pretty even. Probably probably pretty even. So once the odds come out for that one, I'm betting the house on Shavkat, cuz Usman, people think he's back. He's not back. He's mid. He looked mid against Buckley. Buckley was never that good. People overhyped the shit out of Buckley, and now that overhype is transferred onto Kamaru Usman. People think he's back and it's prime Usman. It's Usman's this, Usman's that. No. He's not nobody. And he loses. He's gonna lose his next fight. Usman, he's gonna lose 100%. And Buckley's probably gonna go on a losing streak because he was never that guy, never that good. Today was really good so far. I had some steak eggs. What's steak eggs? And avocado. Went on a 3, almost 4-hour run. Lifted some heavy weights. Dude, that's super productive. To you, maybe. To me, not productive at all. I eat steak, eggs, avocado, raw milk while I'm going on a 6-hour run at 4 in the morning. So maybe someday you'll get up to my level, but that day is not today, buddy. Day is not today. Dudes disobey is crazy. Why? Drake, why would anybody want to disobey Drake? Nobody should ever disobey Drake. We should never disobey Drake. He's way too cool. Sorry. What was I saying? Drake. He's the best, man. He's the best. Just check the OVO site out of curiosity, and they have a bunch of bad-looking UFC merch. Bad-looking UFC merch? Nah, some of the t-shirts look cool. Show up some of the t-shirts. Let's go OVO. OVO. Right? People say OVO. Like, come on, man. Let's go to the shop. Let's go men's. Let's go collections. Let's go new arrivals, actually. Nope. Let's go collaborations, and let's go UFC. Okay, they got some good stuff. They have a dope t-shirt, a cool t-shirt, and a water bottle, and a UFC toque that's $58. I'm gonna cop that for sure, and I'm definitely copping one of the white t-shirts. That looks dope. Maybe the sweatpants too. The hoes love sweatpants. Do you think I have a better chance of becoming triple champ, Ilya or Alex Pereira? Ilya. But neither of them do it, so they're equal because they're both zero. Fat zero. Dude, Drake's a ped. Don't wear that. He's not a ped, bro. He's not a PDF file. Oh my god, so stupid. People who be like PDF is the dumbest shit ever. Jewsman is still good. He's not good, and he's not a Jewish guy at all. So why would you call him Jewsman? Okay, dude. But I was looking at I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. What was I saying? I don't know what I was saying. I kind of forget. Widow guy hiding his weak edge line. No, my hair's just really long and my hair's wet. Like I literally just took a shower. Just took a shower. I just got the new cologne and Versace hoodie too. Versace hoodie. Oh, this guy's stuck in like what are you gonna get next? Supreme underwear. This guy's stuck in 2016. Like holy. Versace is like dude. Wearing Versace clothes got to be something like the worst thing ever. Does it not? Is that like the not the most like pretentious? Look at me, I'm rich. Like wearing a Versace hoodie is like rich people will look at that and be like, how poor are you? If you're buying Versace hoodies that say Versace on it, like you just look poor because you're trying to show off wealth. So Draker Hassan Zada, that's tough, man. That's tough. Graphic tees are decent, yeah. LOL that Jones tee is poor timing. No, I might cop it. I might cop. Ironically, I might ironically cop the Jones tee. Ironically. I might ironically cop the Jones tee, man. I might. Yo, would be cool if I showed up to school with the. I'm not. That would be aura. Bro, why'd you give me a no? Yeah, whatever. Yeah, it'd be aura, dude. It'd totally be aura. Bare aura from wearing. Dude. You could wear the exact same clothes as Michael B. Jordan, but if you don't look like Michael B. Jordan, you're not gonna get the same aura, attention as Michael B. Jordan. Okay? So it's not about the clothes. It's about the person wearing the clothes. Now I do look good though. Doubt. Press X to doubt. The John Jones ones is sold out. Wonder why all the black bears buying it. Black bears buying it? I don't know if the black bears are buying it. Next card is good. The next card is actually good. People shitting on it. I think it's in Nashville. Dude, I bet those tickets are probably pretty decent priced. Lewis versus Teixeira. It's literally actually a good card. Should we make our picks, boys? Sorry, my nose is running a little bit. Morgan Charriere, I like him. Walter Walker, Jake Matthews, Chris Curtis, Junior Taffa, Austin Lane, Vitor Petrino, Late Landwehr, Steve Garcia. I mean, this is actually a really good card. Should you get a mullet or wolf cut? Neither. Low taper fade. Looks like Rabbi Shmuley. I do not look like Rabbi Shmuley. Versace at least makes sense. It's usually silk or some shit. Fear of God or gallery department is just screen printed logos on Chinese blanks. True. Should I change my name to be Banks? Would that be cool? No. Stop peddling race mixing propaganda like Michael B. Jordan. Race mixing propaganda. Okay, buddy. Race mixing propaganda. What are you, Nick Fuentes over here? What is this? Nothing wrong with the mixing races. Actually, I think that's actually I think the best idea is to have as many children as possible. You got one up. Have as many children as possible, which as many different women as possible. So everybody in the world ends up looking like you, like Genghis Khan. Can I send my face on Discord and tell me if it's good or not? No, you're not doing that. No, I don't care. Morgan Charriere, I just look Max jaw. Oh, good Jesus. How come this guy's the number one in the chat, man? All right, let's take a look. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. All right, so we got Mike Davis versus Mitch Ramirez, who beat Tough Enough. Okay. ex-MMA, Contender Series, lost to Carlos Prates, but he's a 155er. That was at 170. Beat Arion Tavares in LFA, came back and lost to Thiago Moises. But Thiago Moises isn't bad. And then Mike Davis beat Thomas Mason Jones, Vyashev Borsev 2 years ago and 9 months ago. That's probably a pretty decent time to beat Vyashev Borsev. Beat Natan Levy, just lost to Frisiam in a decision, and that's not a bad loss, especially a decision. So you'd have to go. I mean, he is a huge favorite. So maybe decision. How do you lose to? He's been losing by KO a lot, but is Mike Davis a sniper? I don't know. Kennedy Nezuchukwu versus Walter Walker. Oh, I'm probably going to go with the dog in Walter Walker. I feel like he's like a little bit underrated, right? It's like he only lost to some of the best. You know what I mean? He lost his debut, but the heel hook submission over Dontel Mays. But Dontel Mays, I mean, Cyril Gahn set up the blueprint to beat Dontel Mays. Kennedy has Jewish power. I don't believe he's Jewish. He's from Nigeria. I mean, if you're losing to OSP a year ago and Dustin Jacoby beat Chris Barnett, but Chris Barnett broke his leg in that fight. Beat Lucas Bresky. He lost to a 1-5 guy. Who's a 1-5? Dontel Mays is buns. He is buns. Especially he just gives up on heel hooks. Like I knew the heel hook submission was there. I just didn't know Walter Walker. I think Walter Walker has like surprisingly good IQ. So I'm gonna go Walter Walker by TKO. Bresky is 1-5. He beat Walter. Yeah, but that was his debut. And was that at light heavy or was that at heavy? I don't know. I don't really remember. No, that's at heavyweight. Bresky was a robbery. I don't remember that fight. I don't remember his debut. I'm not gonna lie. I don't remember his debut. I just remember the Dontel Mays. I remember the Junior Taffa one, right? Where Junior Taffa got really mad. He got really mad. W stream, I dropped the like tag. Thank you, Big Bubba. So I'm probably going to go Walter Walker by KO. This one, I mean, she's pretty, so I'm what's the odds? Heavy dog. I'm not going to choose that one. Jake Matthews versus Chidi Joe Kwani. I'm not a clitoris, bro. What does that even mean? Zalecki? That's a pretty good win. Is that not a pretty good win? I feel like Zalecki's actually a pretty decent win. Jared Gooden, Reese McKee. I mean, who doesn't beat Reese McKee? Michael Olazechuk lost to him. That was a year ago, almost 2 years ago. Matthew Semmelsberger. Yep. Darius Flowers. Darius Flowers is like the easiest fight ever. Michael Morales. Yep. Phil Rowe. That's a pretty good win. Francisco Prado. GDW? I'm thinking it's GDW, but I think Jake Matthews could low-key surprise some people here. He has pretty solid boxing. But he did have some moments, right, where he's like, Darius Flowers is like a small guy. He's like a 155er. Phil Rowe. But I think the Zalecki win is a good win. Decision. Rowe is a good win. Phil, dude, that is a good win. That is a great win. Not even a good win. It is a great win. Okay, Phil Rowe is a great win. Rowe is ass? Nah, he's just downloading data. Trust me, if once Phil Rowe starts getting into rematch territory, you guys are gonna see a new Phil Rowe right here. Philip, right? Or Phil Rowe. Isn't it Philip Rowe? I swear his name is Philip Rowe. That was Philip Rowe. I mean, he beat Angelusa. He lost to Neil Magny, but only the goats lose to Neil Magny. He has a bunch of losses in grappling, but you know, it is what it is. He downloads data but never uses it. True. Chris Curtis versus Max Griffin. Michael Chiesa submitted you. Jeremiah Wells, Michael Morales, Tim Means. Split decision, unanimous. Split decision. Roman Kopylov loss. He was getting beat up, but is that really a KO loss? No. Brendan Allen. That makes sense, right? Split decision. Marc-Andre Barriot, split decision. I mean, if you're beating one of the GOATs, how do you not pick Chris Curtis? Sub by Michael Chiesa. I know, that's bad, bro. That's bad. That's bad, bro. Michael Chiesa. But Michael Chiesa kind of went on a little bit of I mean, I don't know. What round was he finished? Wasn't that like a second or third round submission? But he looked kind of mid in that fight, didn't he? If I remember correctly, when he fought Michael Chiesa, he looked like he didn't know much of anything. And Chris Curtis has some boxing. Chiesa's goated. Bro, Chiesa, this isn't Curtis Blades, bro. This is Chris Curtis, dumbass. Third round finish, but Griffin had nothing for Chiesa. Yeah, it was a pretty shit fight. He looked shit. But Chiesa is genuinely afraid of fighting. Remember when he fought Kevin Holland? He looked like he was afraid to get hit. So I'm going on Chris Curtis Chris Curtis KO'd Buckley. Is the fight card in the Apex or no? It's not in the Apex. It's in Nashville. Griffin at heavyweight is interesting. Bro, this isn't Curtis Blades. This is not Curtis Blades. It's Chris Curtis. Can you not see it? It's Chris Curtis, bro. Chris Curtis, not Chris Razor Blades. Thank God. Yeah, thank the Lords. Junior Tafa versus Tuco Tukios. Round 1. Really? Junior Tafa the favorite? No way. I mean, this guy's lost to Omar Sy and Navajo Sterling. And it didn't even look that bad against Navajo Sterling. I mean, this guy lost to Muhammad Usman. Congrats, you beat Parker Porter. Welcome to the club. Lost to DeLima. Lost to Walter Walker. And you beat who? I have no idea who this fucking guy is. Some 4-0 virgin? Like what? Read my comment. Dag, shouldn't the UFC let welterweight division duke it out without Islam showing up the division? Let Islam Topuria have a trilogy? What? I think I'm a little lost here. No. Islam, JDM, that's booked. That's already happening. And the rest of the division can figure it out. We got Usman Bilal. Okay. Gary Risleon. Shavkat Brady. Or Shavkat Brady, or Brady sits out for a bit. Yeah. Welterweight division is so stacked we don't need Islam up there. Yeah, I know, but Islam says he doesn't want to go back to him. What are you gonna tell him? No, you have to cut the weight, and then he's gonna miss weight. We need Islam versus Topuria. Oh yeah, we do. Quick turnaround for Razor Blades after his last though. Shut up. Flip the coin for that fight. Austin Lane versus Vitor Petrino. Austin Lane is a... You know what? He's actually not bad. Austin Lane... What? Austin Lane is the huge underdog? Dude, this guy's actually not bad. He's not he's not that bad. I mean, he's only lost to the best. Jonata Denis beat Robelis de Spain. And look what he did, man. Lane decision? That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking Lane decision. This guy's on a 2-fight losing streak to Anthony Smith. I understand it was a fluke submission, but still. Vitor's chinny. Yeah. And at heavyweight, right? This is at heavyweight. So he's not used to fighting. But he also might have a better chin at heavyweight. So maybe Petrino decision. Because you got to remember, he might have a better chin at heavyweight. And Austin Lane is... Like, he's not bad, but he's not bad for a heavyweight. Like, he was outboxing Justin Tafa before he got finished. But Justin Tafa's shit, so... Nate Landwehr, Morgan Charriere, Landwehr TKO, round 2. Now Tom should avoid John and make him cry and retire again. Yup, true. Steve Garcia, I mean, this guy's the real underdog. This is the best bet. This is, dude, near evens, near Nate the Train winning that. You're hilarious, bro. Is he gonna out kickbox Morgan Charriere? Is that what's going to happen? He's going to out-kickbox Morgan Charriere? Can Armand finish Ilya? Yeah, I mean, yeah, he can. He can. Get a bad haircut? No, my hair's not even cut. My hair's just wet, and it's long. So I need a haircut, though. I really do need a haircut, but it might be a bad haircut, so. Morgan Charriere is a fraud? No, he's not a fraud. He's a great kickboxer. How's he a fraud? Look, man. Get another lesbian cut? Yeah, you're banned. Garcia's going to win this one. Bet your money on this one. I mean, Kyle Nelson's actually good. He's the Canadian guy that looks like Garam Kutateledze. It's basically Garam Kutateledze at home. Markwell Acosta. No, Malik Wazel. Oh, shit, I fucked him up. Chase Hooper? I mean, come on. That's a great win to have. Is it not? Beat Giga, lost to Emmett. He should have won against Emmett. Finished by Allen. Yeah, his knee exploded. Aljamain Sterling got dominated. Yusuf Zalal got outpointed. Calvin Kattar fall off is crazy. Is it though? His knee, he had a huge injury in that fight, so kind of makes sense. Guys rarely come back from an injury. Like a leg injury, a knee injury. Jamal Hill didn't come back. Calvin Kattar, so it's not easy. You love Topuria, but you think Arman has a chance to beat him. Other than that, nobody can touch him. Yeah, 155 Arman is a tough fight. I think Max is Topuria's toughest fight at 155. Max is Ilya's toughest fight at 155, and at 155, Max does not lose to Ilya at 155. Max does not. I'm not Rabbi Shmuley, bro. Max gives Ilya a run for his money at 155. For sure. Grant Dawson. Yeah, Grant Dawson definitely gives him some dangers to our boy, to us. Yeah, but this is good. Steve Garcia trains out of Albuquerque, New Mexico. Same with John Jones. So shout out him. He is not 6 feet. Is he 6 feet tall? That's crazy. Armand Chins gets one tapped by El Matador. Yeah, probably. I think so as well. Because Arman Sarukian seems like the type of guy to go with a kick while getting an overhand. You know what I mean? And just getting completely dropped bad. Is 318 the most casual, the worst card of the year? Am I casual? 318? It's not the worst card of the year. No. No, it's not the worst card of the year. No, not the worst card. 312, way worse. 312 is the worst card of the decade in terms of pay-per-views. JDM beats Islam Anilia? Probably, yeah. Garcia got face planted by... What? Garcia got face painted by Misha Tate? What the fuck? Armand Wow, good kid. What's good, man? How you doing? I don't know how he wins. Submission. Round 2. Then Wonderboy Gabriel Bonfim. Gabriel Bonfim only lost to Nicholas Dalby, who has infinite cardio. Wonderboy is a dog. I mean, who is this guy beating? Trevin Giles? Angelusa? Chaos Williams? And bro, what? Are we forgetting who Wonderboy is? Are we forgetting who Wonderboy is? Are we? This guy's only lost to some of the best. Gilbert Burns, Bilal, Shavkat, Buckley. And he was beating Buckley. He was looking good against Shavkat. He got held down against Bilal and Burns. I'm not anti-minority, bro. What does that even mean? Where does that even come from? And then obviously we got to go Towson Teixeira by KO first round because Derek Lewis is going to quit. He's a quitter. I am tired, bro. Low key. I've been working all day, man. I've been working all day. You know what I mean? I'm literally working all day, bro. All day. Yeah, I've been working all day. Like I'm literally working right now. No, I'm kidding. Inside AK San Jose sparring day. Loses 40, he's done? Yeah, pretty much. But he's been done, bro. Why they're giving him main events, but it's like this guy does not want main events. Twerk or Merc Valentino Shevchenko. I don't know who Valentino Shevchenko is. I know who Valentina, and that's definitely Twerk for sure. He should be on a main card, not a main event. Yeah, 100%. But he sells a bunch. Derek Lewis is like one of the biggest sellers. One of the biggest sellers in the UFC. A bunch of casuals, bro. Holy. Look at this, guys. This might be not exaggerating when I say this might be the worst pay-per-view of all time. Bro, what? Holloway Poirier, Costa Kopylov, Holland Rodriguez, Ige Pitbull. Okay, it falls off. Phillips Oliveira, good. Vittori Allen, good. Prado versus Veretennikov. Gautier versus Valentin. Gautier is a prospect. Okay. 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 But it's not bad, bro. What's up, Hackle? It's not terrible. People are over-exaggerating. They hate this shit. Every casual knows my balls was hot. Every person, not only casual, but every person knows my balls was hot. Why does the UFC hate Valentin? Bro, it makes no sense. Valentin should have beaten Torres Finney. Valentin beat Torres Finney, okay? He beat um uh, uh, uh um, Torres Finney. 100% he beat him. This card is ass. That card's not ass, bro. You're casual if you think it's ass. But they shouldn't build they shouldn't build Valentin up, bro. Why would they build Valentin up? What the fuck? He's not a big name, no star power, no charisma, no dope fighting style, nothing. Dude, I want to see Ikram back. Like the last time we saw Ikram was against Andre Meniz, and that's like, okay, well, Andre Meniz, who gives a fuck about him? Who's your top 5 MMA YouTubers? Dag. We the best. Legend Fights headlining is lame, dude. I'd rather see Legend versus a good prospect. And that's why you don't make the decisions. Because you don't know what this sport is about. Dustin Poirier fended off. Dustin Poirier fended off the prospects. Max Holloway fended off prospects. Why would they fight prospects right now? Max Holloway beat Calvin Kattar, who's a prospect. Arnold Allen, prospect. Brian Ortega, who was a prospect. He's been all these prospects, man. Justin Gaethje, legend, right? Only lost to Ilya because of the cut to 145. And Dustin Poirier fended off against Benoit Saint Denis. And he looked good against Islam. He was 2-2. Dustin Poirier was 2-2 going to the 5th against Islam. He's literally Norse Yuri? No. The self-glaze is crazy? Nah. Not enough self-glaze. Valentin used to be a stripper? Really? He might... Dude, Valentin might actually be Gauthier. I wouldn't mind. If I might actually bet on... I might chuck some change on Valentin to win by, like, money line. I'm just trying to rope casuals to buy pay-per-view. Max versus Dustin has no stakes. What do you mean it has no stakes? It's for the it's a top contender fight. What do you mean? Name 5 states that matter. Solid, liquid, gas, plasma, and jello. Dag Hopro and JG2 are the goats of MMA YouTubers. I agree. True. What's good, OVO? What's good, man? How you doing? It's Dustin's last fight. Okay. So what do you want Dustin to do? Fight an up and comer, and then what are the stakes on that one? It's Dustin, let's fight. For Max, there's a lot of stakes, but the same amount of stakes as if Dustin were to fight a contender. The exact same stakes. The contender moves up and can get into a title shot position. If Max beats Dustin, he moves up, goes into a title shot position. Wipe my phone thinking scratch on your wall with something on my phone. There's more than 5. I mean, there's like, once you start combining shit, then yeah, there's more than 5. But how many stakes of matter are there? 4. Dumb fuck. Average Swedish education. Average Swedish education. Guy says name. There's more than 5. There's not even 5, buddy. Dumb fucks. I mean, come on. What the fuck? Nah, bro, that shit don't count. It's a super solid. These are fucking just states of matter that are elevated, so that shit don't even count. Trying to sound smart and shit. You don't know shit. You're fucking Swedish, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Who's your goat? GSP. And then GSP number 1. Rory McDonald number 2. And then probably Jasmine Jazdavicius number 3. All-time goats. All-time goats. When are you going to start selling merch, t-shirts, beanies, and tendy meals? Probably. Probably soon, man. Probably soon. Gotta go. Shalom, Rabbi Shmuley. Shalom, brother. Shalom. Anderson Silva number 2. Yeah. Realistically, it goes GSP. If we're looking at skill for skill, I'm saying GSP, DJ, John Jones. No. I'm probably saying DJ, John Jones, GSP, Chimaev. It's probably top 4. Then I don't know a fifth. You're joking being Rory being the GOAT? Of course, man. It's just because he's Canadian, brother. He's so dominant. Yeah. How many letters are there in the English alphabet? 24, 26, I think. Right? How many letters in English alphabet? 26. Yeah. You don't understand Silva probably because of your age, no offense. How's he not your top 5? I'm saying on a skill for skill basis. Skill for skill. He had legacy and he beat guys, but if you're comparing skill for skill, I don't think Silva's up there with GSP. I don't think he's up there with John Jones. I don't think he's up there with Chimaev. These guys have way more skills, way better, well-rounded than and Demetrius, GSP. They're so much more well-rounded than Silva for sure, 100%. Oscar and Tony Brock clear cut top 3. Yeah, just because he was a fight whore and lost late in his 30s doesn't make him not top 5. No, I'm saying on a skill for skill basis. Dillashaw though? What about Dillashaw? What about Dillashaw, man? Whoa. Man, who did Dillashaw beat, man? Who did Dillashaw beat? Cody Garbrandt, Henan Barral. I mean, name some of his other wins. Not well rounded. What was Anderson's weakness? Breaking his leg, maybe. Wrestling, bro. Wrestling. He didn't fight nobody with wrestling caliber. Okay. John Jones, DJ, these guys could win any which way they wanted. Chimaev, GSP, they could win however they wanted. They could wet blanket and decision. Silva could not wet blanket to a decision. Dag, are you on the White House card? I hope to be, yeah. Chael dog walk Silva in the wrestling. Exactly, bro. Exactly. The wrestling, man. And it's like, oh, dude, well, Chael Sonnen was sauced. Well, Chael Sonnen was on the Azul. Well, so was Anderson Silva. So was Anderson Silva. Like, seriously. What NHL team are you a fan of? I like Boston, Toronto. Boston, Toronto. I like them. Any of the Canadian teams. Vancouver, Montreal. I like all the Canadian teams. Vancouver, Winnipeg, Ottawa. I think that's it. Silva's jiu-jitsu was amazing. Wrestlers didn't want to take him down. He's a black belt, had multiple submissions. That's like saying John Jones' boxing isn't good, so he was not well-rounded. No, but we could win. But John Jones could win however he wanted. He could take you down. He could submit you. He could beat you up in the clinch. He could beat at you, pick at you from range to a decision. He could do whatever he wanted to you. Silva had to strike with guys or pull a submission out of his ass on the bottom position. He had a good clinch, good striking, but you know, Silva was not that guy. He does not have the well-rounded game. He's a striker. Look it up. Look at his subs. I don't care. Dag don't know puck. Yeah, I do. Ask me a hockey question, buddy. Silva lost to the worst champ ever, Bisping, whose son and beat Chael is the true GOAT. True. But who did Silva beat? Nick Diaz. Oh, did he beat Nick Diaz, dude? Who else did he beat? Bunch of guys, bunch of randoms. But I don't think he's that good. He dominated everybody? Yeah, but who is everybody? Silva was a problem on the ground. Not when he was not. No, he wasn't, bro. Because there's levels, bro. There's levels. Silva beat dudes whose calves were double parked outside the arena. True. 100%, man. 100%. 100%. Silva was beating, cab drivers. He wasn't beating the level of comp John Jones or DJ was beating. Like, in terms of well-roundedness, I'm telling you, Silva was not on that level. I think Rockhold would have given Silva huge troubles. Rockhold would have given Silva huge troubles. Lots of guys would have given Silva huge troubles. You won't do it. Won't do what? Anderson Silva topology. Let's take a look. All right, so let's take a look. No decisions. I mean, no submissions. All the way up to he lost by submission. Flying scissor heel hook. He lost, so he got submitted. Rear naked choke against Dan Henderson. All right. Triangle armbar. He was getting whooped. How many submissions is that? You can count that on one hand. How many submissions? Look at that win streak. Against who? Chris Lieben, Rich Franklin, Travis Luter, Nate Marquardt, Dan Henderson, Forrest Griffin, Damian Maya, Stephen Bonner. Damian Maya. That was literally a nothing fight. The Damian Maya fight was a nothing fight. What happened? Can you tell me what happened in the Damian Maya fight? Tell me what happened in that Damian Maya fight. That was a straight up one of the that was Izzy Yoel Romero fight. It was that bad. It was a trash fight. Like what? What's good, Mashadi? Henderson was a wrestler? Yeah, but he's not. He's not that level, bro. He's not that level. Martin Bidet for UFC Abu Dhabi. I get high whenever I want, whenever I want. Ooh. Sorry. But yeah, man, Anderson Silva ain't that guy, buddy. He's just not. I don't care what Joe Rogan tries to convince you to be true. You know what I mean? If you want to talk about guys who hadn't beat good talents, talk about John Jones. What do you mean? He beat a bunch of good talent. Rashad Evans, Rampage Jackson, Vitor Belfort, okay? Daniel Cormier, Alexander Gustafsson, Cyril Gahn, Thiago Santos, Anthony Smith, Glover Teixeira, Chael Sonnen. They were all old as fuck. They were not old as fuck, bro. What are you talking about? Shogun Rua, who was the champion at that time. And a good champion, an established champ. Kind of, not really. You say Anthony Smith is good talent? At the time, he was good talent. Yes. At the time. You have to take the wins at the time, bro. Because Anthony Smith, dude, he was beating guys left and right, man. I mean, let's take a look. Let's take a look. He beat Rashad Evans. He beat Marcio Arua, Shogun Rua, Volkan Uzdemir, and then beat Alexander Gustafsson by submission after he lost to John Jones. A bunch of fat middleweights, if we're being real, though? Nah, stop it. Bro, how is it fat middleweight? Stipe, Gahn, Reyes, Santos, Smith, Gustafsson, OSP, Daniel Cormier, Glover Teixeira, Gustafsson, Rashad Evans, Quinton Jackson, Shogun Rua, Ryan Bader. You're telling me those guys? You're telling me those guys are middleweights? Those guys are not middleweights. And if the business is true, you left your mom in the hood, yo, somebody go smoke that youth. He's a punching bag, dude. Not at the time. Not at the time. So Chael Sonnen's good on Jones's resume, but not Silva. Chael fought up a weight class to fight Jones. Yes, because Chael was beating Silva's ass. He wasn't beating John Jones's ass. Completely different. Completely different, bro. Yeah, it's completely different. My throat is so dry. God damn. Okay, Chael Sonnen's a real goat? Nah, fuck no. Chael beat Jones, had his toad hanging off his foot. True. True. Bro, I'm literally Maui. I'm literally Maui, bro. Bro, I'm literally Maui. I'm literally Maui. Right? Or Maori? John Jones' toughest fight was Reyes and he lost. His toughest fight was Reyes. Yeah, it was. It was Reyes. And he lost. You know what? I have to rewatch that fight. I'm going to keep it a buck. I need to rewatch that fight. ASAP. Let's rewatch that fight together. Did they post that on YouTube? No, they haven't. UFC India posted it.
One of the most special visuals in all of pro sports. The great John Jones making the
Getting my popcorn. Hold on. I got you. Kai Kara France built like a kid who got put on timeout. Yeah, for sure. Kai Kara France seems like the type of guy that he could get accidentally thrown into like a middle school line and the teacher would believe he's a middle schooler. Dude, look how big Reyes is though. Absolute weight bully.
if not the greatest mixed martial arts athlete that many of us have ever seen. And tonight, Joe Rogan, he will try to set the record for the most championship wins in the history of this organization.
Let's go, gentlemen, fight.
Oh, that missed.
And we are underway.
Immediately, Dominic Reyes with a good knee to the
Boom.
body, good left hand. They're getting after it right away. Ooh.
Reyes appeared to just miss with that left hook.
Watch those teep kicks to the knees. That's where Reyes said, I got to attack. There it is. I got to attack his legs first, and he's already getting hit with those. That's where how Jones gets his range, is those knee kicks.
I mean, that was a nothing punch. Like, he dropped Jones, but, like, that was a punch to the body. That was a slip. He didn't even drop him.
Big left hand by Reyes lands on the money.
As John was throwing the kick.
That missed. That missed. That missed. That missed. John Anik saying a couple left hands, but all those missed. Every single one of those missed.
Now the body.
Missed. 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 I mean, are you kidding me? All of those missed. How is this highlights?
Keeping the head moving. Not
Missed.
big shots landed yet.
Missed. And he gets out of there. Dude, how did John Jones lose to Reyes? I mean, yeah, how did he quote unquote lose to Reyes? All of those missed.
Good head up.
John on the retreat.
That landed.
Kick by John, blocked by Reyes.
And look at the body language of Reyes. You need to take that in when you're judging. You need to take that into account.
But John just constantly keeps that pressure on him.
Nice
And
shot.
there's the shot.
That's in.
He's in deep. He is in deep.
Wow,
Look at
dragged
that.
him up. Nice defense by Reyes. That shows how strong he is because his hands were locked under the butt, and he was able to drag him back up.
Look at that.
Okay, that landed. That landed. That landed.
Over the top by Dominic Reyes in the clinch. John checked another kick.
Nice right.
That landed. That landed.
That one hurt his eye.
That landed. Oh, shit. What the fuck happened there?
Kick.
That clipped him. That kind of gets blocked. Oh, that was like perfect. How did that not put him out? How did he not go down from that? How did he not get dropped?
Right hand. Left hand by Reyes lands. He's following up with combinations. Another one.
That kind of landed, but not really.
Good left to the body. John's got a clinch.
Nice inside trip attempt.
Inside trip missed. Oh, but nice takedown.
Right back up. Look at this.
And this is a hurt Jones right here. That's why he's going so heavy on the wrestling. Very strong.
Wow.
Beautiful transition.
Nice takedown from Jones.
Takedown. Reyes is still fighting. He's
Look how strong Dominic Reyes is.
Incredibly
Right back
strong.
up to his feet.
incredibly strong. Back to the double. Pulls it up, pulls him up to the body lock. Beautiful job by Reyes to defend. And this guy's cardio is through the roof to be doing this, ladies and gentlemen, just so you know. Throw the power, be moving backwards, and be able to just keep climbing up the fence on these takedowns. He's relentless on his defense in Reyes.
And clearly he's not willing to give up any ground. He's not taking any breaks. And he frames him off.
Awesome.
And a lot of this, Dom, cardio, but sheer will as well.
beautiful low kick.
And now we're seeing the kicks will start to land when the man gets tired. That's when Jones really starts to poke at the knees. Watch those knee pokes.
He's gassed, bro. Reyes is gassed. Heavy. Yeah, that takedown's there. He gets this one. You can tell he gets this one. What the fuck?
What he does is he grabs the elbows of Jones and pulls him up over his butt.
He doesn't get that?
To the body lock and
Oh,
starts
nice
to
little
down
kick
with the
there.
legs. Very nice defense.
Nice elbow.
Over the
Yeah,
top by
beautiful
Jones.
elbow after a knee had landed for Jones.
Nice shot by Jones.
Oh.
Into it. And he's got
No way. Yeah, he gets that. Nice takedown by Jones. But these aren't like clean takedowns, though.
What an athletic, urgent shot from John Jones now. Reyes back up.
How about this defense by Dominic Reyes? Just incredibly impressive.
Well, I love that it's really just not accepting it. Having the gas taken, saying, you know what, I don't care, I'm going to keep getting up. What's harder than getting taken down is when somebody keeps getting up. And that's what Reyes is doing very well. But Jones stays on the pressure, and that's the difference in championships.
It's good Glock, baby.
10 seconds of the fight. We'll see if Jones has a late attack in him. Spins, unable to land. Dominic Reyes and John.
I'm going to rewatch that fight. I'm gonna rewatch that fight for sure tonight. I'm 100% rewatching it because that's a fight you need to rewatch. You need to rewatch that fight, man. That fight is so bloody good, man. It's so bloody good, man. Reyes was working him. Keep watching, bro. You're crazy. If Kai keeps trying to tell him he's not a kid, and they're just like, yeah, whatever, man. Get back in line. yeah, that's so true. That's so true. Hey, man, I'm not a kid. I'm Maori. Yeah, man, I'm not a kid. I'm Maori. I literally said I'm not a kid. I'm Maori, man. Can't let me stay in this line. I'm Maori. But I was a kid, when I was a kid, people thought this was gay when I did my... But now I do it on TV and I look really cool, I think. But everybody still calls me gay, so I feel like a kid again, But, hey, that's life, man. Hey, I'm Maori. Did I tell you I'm Maori? That was a robbery. It was a robbery. I'm gonna have to rewatch it. How's the Tendy boy feeling today? Good. How are you? Maori, bro. Did I tell you I'm Maori? Yeah. What the fuck, bro? Interesting. Hello, Mr. Dag. That's not my name. What are you watching? I was watching the John Jones, Dominic Reyes fight. And we were discussing whether it's a GSP. I mean, whether he actually won or not. Wait, bro. I'm Maori, bro. I'm actually Maori, bro. Did I tell you? Destroyed drop StreamYard, Rabbi Singh. No. It's Discord to go home. That's what we doing here. It's Discord to go home. We're not doing stream. Because I don't know how to use StreamYard, and it seems pretty stupid. To be honest, it seems pretty dumb. Hello, John. He lost round 2, 1, 4, and 5. I don't know. I don't remember. I genuinely don't remember the fight with John Jones and Dominic Reyes. So I want to go back and rewatch because I think that's a fight everybody needs to be reminded on. Why am I shit lagging? Whoop, 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 whoop. Could be called either way, yeah. Only Matt Hamill beats John Jones, yeah. Yeah, I mean, no, that fight should have been. John Jones should be undefeated. Let's be honest, he should be undefeated. But it is what it is. Stupid shit. I need to rewatch it. Nothing to debate, anyways. Yeah, nothing to debate. I mean, if you got topics, Ilya, Islam. I think Ilya beats Islam. Chimaev beats DDP. Usman is ass. Buckley is ass. Shavkat beats Usman. Brady beats Usman. Ian Gary beats Usman. Who's really more lines, Connor or Jones? Connor. Do you take any supplements? Creatine, protein. And I go to the gym. Usman beats Islam? You're hilarious, bro. You're hilarious. Like vitamins? Nah, no vitamins. I don't need Indian build revealed. Stop it, bro. Jack Hermanson beats RoboCop? Yeah. Bro, you got that so wrong. Holy. Gunnar arm on point? It's not a Gunnar arm, bro. Literally, the other arm is just as good. Just as good. You were 10-1 on picks. That one I would have lost my house betting on. You're not 10-1 on picks, bro. Stop it. I'm so confident Jack would crotch sniff his way, veteran style. But he's not gonna. But that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. You think Jack Hermanson was gonna grapple RoboCop? RoboCop is like a vet on the ground. He's a better grappler than Jack Hermanson. RoboCop is a better grappler than Jack Hermanson. 100%. You got to switch up from left to right. Okay. Have you noticed since Jones has retired that everybody GOAT now is GSP now? Yeah, Jones messed it up, so it is what it is. I won't lie, I'm usually 8-4 picks. I didn't know RoboCop can grapple. He's like a multiple-time jiu-jitsu champion. You can grapple. All right, boys, I'm gonna dip. But I might be back later. Peace, boys. Thank you. Do I go now? Want to grip RoboCop head. Yeah. Weirdo. Jones and Connor both double main eventing the White House next year? Nah. Connor ain't fighting. Jones ain't fighting. Neither of them are fighting, bro. Stop it. You're fighting. No. I feel like Ilya Islam will be cursed the same way Ferguson Habib. I could see that. 100% I could see that. For sure. I could see that. It seems like one of those fights. Connor's that fighting? No, he's not. Why is Connor... Bro, Connor is never fighting, bro. Stop it. Just be the GOAT. Jones is trash. The great awakening has begun. Loki, if Jones retired after beat Stipe, he would be considered the GOAT. But it's just because he stalled Tom Aspinall's career that people hate him and don't want to consider him the GOAT. It's pretty emotional thinking, but it is how people are. Connor ain't a bit like Habib. True. What's good, Rabbi Smith? Oh, nice one. Connor gonna leave another bag of coke at the White House? Another one? What do you mean another one? He's never had one. Left one at the White House. What do you mean another one? Another one. Another one. Hello, John. Hunter Biden's bag of coke. Yep. Don't just never, never, and never will be my goat. You can't make me. I mean, he is one of the best. Easily one of the best fighters ever. There's no denying that. Let's be honest. Let's keep it a buck. There ain't no denying that, buddy. There ain't no denying that, boy. But yeah, I'm thinking of doing a video about the White House card and making my own White House card. Habib isn't top 15. If you can name 15 guys that are above Habib, I think Habib's probably top 15. I'm saying probably, not 100%, but name me 50 guys who are above Habib. Name the best upset in UFC history. Mine's Sarah over GSP. Grasso Shevchenko is a good upset. Pena over Nunes. That's another one. Sarah GSP. That's a good one. Leon Usman. That's another good one. Habib's Gummy Worm is top 15. Nice one. You see Alex the Terrible? Nah, never. Who is that guy? Strickland over Adesanya, but I think, can I get an FJ? What's FJ? A face jump shot. Face jump shot. Are you black? I am. Thanks for noticing, man. Thank you. Fruit juice? Yeah. Fruit juice is dope. Dude, Strickland Adesanya, we need a rematch. We need a rematch right now, please. Please do a rematch. I want a rematch right now, please, dude, please. That's a good fight. Alrighty, boys. I will maybe be back tomorrow. I may be back tonight. I'm gonna be here tomorrow. But yeah, boys, it's been your boy Dag MMA signing out. Peace. Thank you for being here. I might be here later tonight. We'll see. Peace, boys. Thank you for being here. It's been your boy Dag MMA. I'll post a video tomorrow as well. We'll see.